I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today I'm here to bring you guys a get ready with me, and I'm really excited to do this video because I'm going to be featuring those products that I hauled for you guys in my Sephora haul. I do have on my face already is the Becca primer. I put that all over my face. It smells so delicious. It really moisturizes my face. It feels so fresh. I love that primer. And then I did put the Ulta under eye primer. That's all I have as far as primers. I don't have anything on my lids. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the Becca. And this is, I have my magnifying glass here, guys. This is the Becca Multi-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. But it says that you put this on. Actually, I probably didn't need to put this one on. Okay, but anyways, you put this on before you put your corrector or concealer. It does feel emollient, but you don't feel like you grab any product. You really don't. Okay. And when I saw the video, there was two girls applying this, and they were both applied it even out here, like in this area. They applied it there. You just, I'm pretty sure I'm putting more than I should, but you just feel like you're not. Like there's nothing there. I could feel it on. I mean, I could feel something, but it's just not like any other product, you know, where you just feel it so heavy. And that's probably a really good thing because this is going underneath your eyes. So it feels like your skin, like your soft skin. So yeah. Okay. The next thing I'm going to put on is the Tarte, and this is the primer. This is the Timeless Soothing Primer. Now, I don't put this all over my face, even though it may appear that I'm going to, but I'm not. I really am just focusing. My chin has a lot of little divots, a little bit right here. You see some scarring here. Definitely this right here. And then I do have some pits here. And this is actually the majority of what I have going on in my face in terms of the scarring is when I was 12, I got the chicken pox, and they all concentrated on my face and my scalp and in my eye. I was taken to LA County because of my eye situation. They were in my eye. But anyway, yeah, I got them. Mainly they concentrated all over my face. I did have some on my back and things like that, but they were mainly on my face. And so a lot of these like scarrings you see here, those are all from the chicken pox. I got them really bad. Anyways, this is the product. Okay, and it feels, now this one you do feel. This one you do feel. It feels like Elmer's glue when it's drying up. You know what I mean? When it's getting dried. That's how it feels like to me. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put it here. And I'm gonna rub and pat at the same time. I'll zoom you in when I do this one here. That's when I really noticed the difference. So I'm going to rub it on like that, and then I'm going to pat it in there. Okay, now I'm going to zoom you in for this right here. I think that's good. Okay. Ooh, might have got too much, but there's that. Ooh, focus. Okay. Let's see if I can use a viewfinder. Oh, focus. I feel like it's blurry. Is it blurry? So I'm just... Does that... I hope that's showing up. So there you see, it's like blurted out a little bit. I hope it's focused. But yeah. I just really push it in. There we go. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's still there, but it just has like filled it in, and it has like an opaqueness to it. It's nice. Okay. I like it so far anyway. Okay. Let me zoom you back out a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Giorgio Armani Ice to Kill. This is the corrector. And I like to put it a little bit here too, because I have veining right there, like prominent. And then on the inside is a lot of bluing. And I get it, I just get it from the little rim of the bottle. I don't go all the way in again. Okay. It feels tacky, not this, the surface of my, see here I feel like I can kind of rub it better, but here I feel like I have to press it into my skin, which is probably a good thing because you don't want to rub. What do you guys think? Is there a noticeable difference from when I first started? I love this stuff. This stuff is so thin, so liquidy, so thin, and you really do just need a little bit, but it is so, it's not thick at all. And I don't know, I just feel like in particular, it's good for everybody, but in particular older women who have, you know, some crinkling or crepiness or wrinkling or whatever. I just feel like it's such a wonderful product. Okay, so now this is, I feel like it's really, really set. I got my corrector on. Now we're going to move on to the foundation. Okay, now what I had hauled for you guys was the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. God, it looks really dark, huh? But I asked my husband when I wore it that day when I did the haul, I said, what do you think? Do you think it's too dark? I even asked my daughter, and they're like, no, it's perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it with a stippling brush. This is from Sephora, and I thought this is one of my favorite brushes to apply foundation because it is a stippling brush, and I like to stipple right in these areas where I have the scarring because I like to get the foundation in there. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to give this a little shake. And I will be adding my Clarins Detox Booster. I love this stuff. I love this. I love putting this in my foundation. It was in my project pan for 2018, and I didn't finish it. But I just put 1 drop in, like that, 1 drop. Okay, and then I just take the brush and I sort of swirl it. Okay, so there's that. Why do I think it's blurry? I hope not. Okay, so we'll start here. I'm gonna first just kind of rub it. See how yellow that is? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of rub it, or smear it. Get it spread out as much as I can without really tugging at my skin. But I'm gonna try and spread this out first. See if I can use a viewfinder. Okay guys, I definitely think this is too yellow for me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go into Sephora because I ordered this online. I'm going to go into Sephora and look at the shades myself and either buy another one so I can mix, or if there's a better shade, return this one and, you know, exchange it. So we'll see. But I do think for me it's not, I mean, I can get away with it, I guess, if I had to, but I don't want to get away with it. You know what I mean? I want to get the best shade for me and where I'm comfortable. Okay. I can't find the lid and it's driving me mad. I'm like looking, but I can't find it. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, prime my eyes, and I think that's it. And I'll be right back, okay? I'm trying to save on some time. Okay, I'll be back. I cannot get over the color of the foundation. I think it's just way too dark for me. I thought I could pull it off, and I put blush on, and I thought, okay, I need some color, you know, because I don't know, I just wanted to brighten myself up. But I think I overdid it with the blush. I used the Lorac Pro Petal Pink. This is the one I used. But I don't know, I just feel like I just made a mess. I don't know. My eyes are really, really white. And I set my eye primer, I used the Ulta eye primer, and then I just sort of set that with my bronze booster, but I used this one here that was in my project pan just to set it. And I just feel like I don't know. The day I did the haul, I didn't feel like it was this dark, but now I really feel like it's dark. I don't know. So anyways, we'll go with it. I'm going to go, like I said, into to Sephora. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to use the Lorac Pro. I'm going to try to use a shadow from in here because it is in my project pan, or that palette, and I want to get it used up. I'm going to go ahead and use this Real Techniques brush, and I'm taking, let's see, Cool Taupe right here as a transition, and a little bit in my crease. Oh God, that is dark. And I'm going to be using, the palette that I'm going to be using is Violet Voss. This is the one, and I'm gonna use some of the blue colors that are in here. Blue is not really my, I don't know, I can never do a look with blue. I try, but it just, I don't feel like it comes out all that great. But I'm tired of using the burnt oranges and things, even though I love it, but I just feel like I always use that color. Oh, I feel like I have a piece of hair. Okay. I do like this foundation. It dries quickly. It's like you don't have a lot of time to blend it, and it dries quickly. I'd be curious to see what it would do with the Beauty Blender. I haven't tried it with that. Okay. Gosh, I'm looking at the Violet Voss palette. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with Skylar, which is this color here. And go into the crease with that very lightly and go slow with it and try to build it. I think I'll use my MAC, what is that? 221 brush. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go in real lightly and then see and put it in the crease. I think it's raining. It is raining. That is so nice. Yeah, I love this. I'm just going to bring it in here. And then I'm going to start bringing it around like a C shape. Like that. Like that. Oh my gosh, these shadows are so soft and they blend so beautifully. I don't want it like a hard edge. I want it softer. Let's see. Don't want to block you. I think I'm going to bring in Skylar a little bit more in here. Just a little bit, because I'm going to put a dark color here. There we go, just a little bit. All right, enough. I'll go back to that if I need to. I'm going to take this really small Real Techniques. And I'm going to, I don't know if I want to go with Carly, which I'll show you Carly here in a minute, or if I want to go with Truffle. Truffle from Lorac. There's Truffle. There's Truffle. See, it has a little bit of a purpley tone to it. And then Carly is just straight up black. And I don't think I want to go with straight up black. And I'm going to just put that on the outside to contour my eyelid. Gosh, these are so powdery. So powdery. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. Well, it's not a little bit, but you know, I always rub off most of it off my, gosh. Okay, and then I'm just going to put that on the outside here. I think I'm going to bring Skylar in more. Yeah, let me bring Skylar in more. Sorry, guys. Guys, oh my goodness, the chip was full. Okay, so I was going to go into Skylar. And I'm just going to bring it in because, like I said, I'm going to not cut crease, but kind of like cut crease. So this is Skylar from the Violet Voss palette. I feel like I'm all over the place with this. I think I'm uncomfortable because of the color of the foundation. It might be okay, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, I think that's what I needed. Now I'm going to go into the truffle color from Lorac. I like that truffle color. I wish it weren't so powdery. It's a very nice change in a palette to have something dark, but have that, you know, instead of stark black, or but to have this sort of, I think it looks plummy. Okay. They don't blend though like that, like those shadows in there in the Violet Voss. Okay, let me take Skylar and just blend that out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take LA Girls Pro Concealer. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. Very small amount. I don't need much. Like really tiny, tiny, tiny amount. And I have this MAC brush, very, very pointy brush. And I'm just going to, look at that, just a very, very tiny amount. And I'm going to put that on my lid. Just to clean it up. Sorry, I'm quiet. This takes concentration. At least for me. Do you guys hear the rain? The problem is when I pick up my daughter, not my son, there's not a problem with my son, but when I pick up my daughter on rainy days like this, ooh, and I'm sure most schools in America are like that when we go pick up our kids on a rainy day. Kids who typically walk, you know what I mean, are being picked up themselves now, so it gets a bit of a traffic jam. So I just don't deal with it. I tell my daughter, you know, hold tight, I will be there. But there's no point in me sitting in traffic. I'm not going to get to her any faster. And I can't leave earlier here because, you know, to get a good spot, you know, to pick her up because I have to pick up my little guy first. And they're not close together. The schools aren't close. Okay. I think that's even down the center. Okay. Now we're going to go into Violet Voss palette, the Ride or Die. And we are going to go into, I was going to pick Jasmine, which is a lighter blue. This one is Jasmine. Very beautiful. But I think I'm going to go in with this one. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh. That one was called Jamie. This one's Jamie and this one's Jasmine. Look at that one would really match, huh? And since my eye's dark already, you know what? Let's go with the lighter color. And we're going to go into Jasmine. And pat excess off. Just at first, just to see how it goes on. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? I took off a lot of that on my hand, and I really didn't have much on my brush. And it is amazing. Now, of course, I put the concealer down, so it's really adhering to my lid, but still, I can't even begin to tell you how impressed with these shadows I am. With the same brush, I think what I am going to do is I am going to go into Jamie, that darker blue, and I'm just going to blend Skylar and Jamie together, or Jasmine together. So I'm going to take a little off here. So I don't think I have a lot there, but let's see. I'm just going to put it right where they meet. And see. I'm very careful with like purples and blues because you can look like you have a bruised eye. You know what I mean? Like you ran into a wall. Okay, now I'm gonna, gosh, holding my breath. I'm gonna take Lorac Truffle and just very lightly deepen that corner out again. And then, let's see, what did I use for, oh, this is, I'm going to go in with this canvas color from Lorac, this one here. And I'm going to hit the brow bone area. Oh, that might be too yellow, I don't know. Let's see. That's okay. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to put my liner, mascara, and I'll come back and we'll conceal together because I want to finish up that part with you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I used for mascara, trying to train them to stay up, the Kush mascara. I'm still using this, and I know that I owe you guys an update on this one and the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and I will do that. I will do that. Okay, so as far as the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I saw this a while ago, and I used to do this technique, and then I don't know, I just stopped. But I recently went back to it because I feel like with my eyes, as I'm getting older, thinning out the concealer is good. But when I do it with a beauty blender, even if it's a small one, I don't feel like I have, I feel like the concealer gets sucked in more than what I do spread it, because it's such a small little area, and I don't want to have to keep applying and applying, you know, to build it up. So what I do is I take the concealer like that. And then I just take, right now I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It's almost done. And then I wet my brush, and just rub it. And then I'll go into the concealer. Whoop. And I just feel like it thins it out, and I have better control, and I don't lose a lot of product. Now I'm gonna look really, really bright because of against this foundation. Oh, sorry. And I just, basically it's like stippling on my concealer. And it just, I feel like it doesn't look cakey, especially with your thicker concealers like the Tarte Shape Tape. It doesn't look cakey at all, and you just have more control. Even if I do it with my fingers, I like that even better than with the any beauty sponge, because I don't lose product, and I don't want to have to reapply like that. I really like this, the way that is. And then I've been using my Lorac Pro contour and taking the yellow highlight right here to set that. And I like taking a flat big brush, but it's flat. This is from e.l.f. and it's the blush brush. But I love this because it fits perfect. Oh, look at that. Underneath my eye right here. And all I do is just pat. And I feel like with this brush, it's perfect. You don't have to wipe or anything. You just pat. I don't know if you could see a difference, but you know, it just, I don't know. I like that. So there you go. That's what I've been doing. And it's been working for me. Okay guys, I'm going to take my hair down, finish up, and I'll be right back. Okay, there it is, guys. There is my look using the new products. I do enjoy them all. I think that Tarte smoothing balm is really good for me. It works for me. See the foundation. Now, I don't know if it's the foundation. I would like to try this particular foundation without that product, or just not use it here to see if the foundation settles into that fine line right here. But as far as them together, I think that it's really, really good, because as you can see, it hasn't settled. And a lot of them, you know, it's a crease. It's a crease on my face. So I mean, it's going to settle. A lot of them get in there and then they kind of cake up inside, and you could just see that I have a line. But this one, so far, it hasn't. And by now it would have. So, you know, together I like them. I don't know if, oh, I feel like we're so close. By itself, without that smoothing balm from Tarte, I don't know. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I think, you know, I really do think that that product really helps out foundation. What I'm going to use, I'm going to use that same product, the Tarte product, with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, the Magic Foundation, and I'm going to come do that with you guys, because I got itch. Because I got a request from Carmen. I got your request, Carmen, to do an eye look and to show how I apply my shadows. So what I'm going to do in that particular video is just the foundation part of it and the eyes, and try not to edit as much, so that, or just do one eye completely without editing, without anything, so that you can see how I put my shadows. And I'll use the Lorac Pro 3 since those are very light. God, I feel like there's a hair. Those are light colors. So I'll do that. I'm gonna do that next for you. Okay, my friends. Oh, I didn't even show you the eye look up close. Okay, let me get up close for you guys. What do you guys think? You guys could be very honest. Do I need to blend more? The blue not really my shade. You could be honest. Just be nice, but be honest. So what do you guys think? I know blue is a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's not a product, or it's not a shadow that I particularly gravitate to, especially using that plummy kind of color, because you know, it could look like I banged myself up against a wall, but I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. You tell me. All right, my friends, I will see you all in my next Get Ready With Me. Okay.